Imagine being just 5 years old and already taking the world by storm. That's exactly what happened to Michael Jackson. In the late summer of 1958, a star was born in the industrial town of Gary, Indiana. Michael Joseph Jackson, the eighth of 10 children, entered a world already filled with music and dreams. His father, Joseph Jackson, a former boxer turned steelworker, nurtured a passion for music that he instilled in his children, forming the foundation of what would become the Jackson 5. As a toddler, Michael was a natural performer, captivating his family with his singing and dancing. By the tender age of 5, he was already performing on stage with his older brothers as part of the Jackson 5. The group, consisting of Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, Marlon, and Michael, was a force to be reckoned with, their harmonious vocals and synchronized dance moves captivating audiences across the country. They quickly climbed the ladder of success, signing a record deal with Motown in 1968. Michael's pure, soulful voice, coupled with his electrifying dance moves, quickly made him the standout star. The Jackson 5's first 4 singles, I Want You Back, ABC, The Love You Save, and I'll Be There, all soared to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, a feat unparalleled at the time. Michael's charisma and talent were undeniable. He was a child prodigy, his voice touching hearts and his moves setting stages on fire. But the world was only just beginning to see the magic of Michael Jackson. The spotlight that shone so brightly on him, however, also cast long, daunting shadows. Gifted and ambitious, young Michael was quickly becoming a household name, but fame at such a young age would come with its own set of challenges. As if being part of one of the most successful bands wasn't enough, Michael Jackson dared to dream bigger. Emerging from the shadows of the Jackson 5, Michael Jackson embarked on a solo journey, a path that would lead him to become one of the greatest pop icons of all time. His decision to go solo wasn't one without risks, but Michael was never one to shy away from a challenge. His first solo endeavor, Off the Wall, was a groundbreaking album that showcased his versatility as an artist. It wasn't just an album. It was a statement that he was more than just a member of the Jackson 5. He was an artist in his own right, with a unique voice and a vision to match. The album was a commercial and critical success, setting the stage for what was yet to come. And then came Thriller. More than just an album, Thriller was a cultural phenomenon. It became the best-selling album of all time, a record that still stands today. Each song was a hit in its own right, but it was the title track, Thriller, that truly captured the world's attention. With its eerie opening and unforgettable chorus, Thriller became the anthem of a generation. But it wasn't just the music that set Michael apart. It was his unique dance moves, including his iconic moonwalk, that truly made him a standout. He had a flair for the dramatic, a knack for storytelling through dance. His performances were more than just concerts. They were theatrical productions, each one more mesmerizing than the last. And let's not forget his signature fashion style. From his military-style jackets to his single sequined glove, Michael's style was as unique as his music. He wasn't just a musician. He was a trendsetter, a style icon, a force to be reckoned with. With Thriller, Jackson didn't just break records. He shattered them, setting a new standard for pop music. And in doing so, he cemented his place in music history, forever known as the King of Pop. Behind the glitz and glamour, Michael's personal life was filled with struggles and controversies. Beneath the moonwalk and the mesmerizing voice, there was a man wrestling with his own demons. His changing appearance was a subject of constant public scrutiny. From the mid-'80s, Jackson's complexion started to lighten, leading to widespread speculation. It wasn't until 1993 that he revealed he was suffering from vitiligo, a skin disorder that causes loss of pigmentation. Health issues were a recurring theme in Michael's life, from multiple surgeries to repair damage from an accident during a Pepsi commercial in 1984, to his struggle with insomnia and dependence on prescription drugs. His physical well-being was a constant battle. In the realm of relationships, Michael's life was equally complex. His marriages to Lisa Marie Presley and Debbie Rowe were as much a part of the media circus as his music. The birth of his 3 children, Prince, Paris, and Blanket, added another layer of intense public interest, and speculation around their parentage and upbringing was relentless. Then there were the legal issues. The most notorious of these was the 1993 accusation of child molestation, a case that was settled out of court. A decade later, in 2005, he faced similar charges but was acquitted on all counts. These cases, however, took a heavy toll on both his public image and personal psyche. Yet, despite these personal struggles, his career was not completely overshadowed. He continued to release albums and stage performances that captivated audiences worldwide. His dedication to his craft, his willingness to push boundaries, and his unwavering commitment to his fans were as evident as ever. The King of Pop was no stranger to controversy, but his love for music and his fans never wavered. Through every struggle, every controversy, he remained a force to be reckoned with, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Despite personal struggles, Jackson continued to push boundaries in music and performance. Even as the new millennium dawned, his unquenchable thirst for innovation never waned. Albums such as Invincible, released in 2001, showcased a matured king of pop, one who had evolved with the times, yet retained the unique magic that set him apart. His impact on pop culture was, and continues to be, profound. His music videos became a template for future artists, his dance moves replicated by millions, his style a beacon for fashion enthusiasts. He set the bar high, and even today, artists across genres strive to reach it. In 2009, Jackson announced his return to the stage with a series of concerts titled This Is It. The anticipation was palpable, the excitement contagious. Fans around the world eagerly awaited the return of their beloved icon, the comeback of a legend. But fate had other plans. On June 25, 2009, the world came to a standstill. Michael Jackson, only 50 years old, was pronounced dead. The news sent shockwaves across the globe. Fans were left in disbelief, their hearts heavy with grief. The star who had shone so brightly had suddenly dimmed, leaving the world in darkness. The global outpouring of grief was testament to Jackson's universal appeal. Candles were lit, vigils held, and his music played on repeat as fans mourned the loss of their idol. His death was not just a loss to the music industry, but a personal loss to every individual who had found joy, comfort, and inspiration in his music. Michael Jackson's sudden death left a void in the world of music, but his legacy continues to inspire millions. His life may have been marred by controversy and personal struggles, but the King of Pop will always be remembered for his immense contribution to music and pop culture. His spirit lives on in his timeless music, in his iconic dance moves, and in the hearts of his fans around the world. Michael Jackson's influence extends far beyond his music. His impact on the world is immeasurable, and his legacy is etched not only in the annals of music history, but also in the hearts of millions around the world. To begin with, Jackson wasn't just a musical genius, he was also a committed humanitarian. Throughout his life, he used his platform and wealth to support numerous causes. He donated millions to charities, established the Heal the World Foundation to aid children and the environment, and even held benefit concerts to raise funds for various causes. His kindness and generosity were as vast as his talent, proving that he was a superstar in more ways than one. In terms of his influence on future artists, it's hard to overstate his impact. From his iconic dance moves to his unique vocal style, Jackson shaped the music industry in ways that continue to resonate today. Artists from all genres have cited him as a major influence, with many striving to emulate his success and innovation. His music videos, in particular, revolutionized the medium, turning them into an art form in their own right. And let's not forget his continued impact on pop culture. Even years after his death, Jackson remains a prominent figure in the world of entertainment. His songs are still played on radio stations worldwide. His dance moves are still emulated by performers, and his fashion sense continues to inspire designers. His induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, along with other posthumous recognitions, further cements his status as a music legend. Michael Jackson was more than just the King of Pop. He was a musical genius, a trailblazer, and a legend whose influence will be felt for generations to come. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories about incredible people.